Hey, it's Andy Gillion from MORS Principium EST, and you're geeking out to Gear Gods.
I lost my cameraman, so we have to sit down on this here floor with Andy Gillion from MORS Principium EST. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well indeed.
Excellent. Before we get into it, what did you see at the show today or this year that interested you?
I saw a guy just hitting a stick, like a bass guitar, and he just hitting this. It was just like a stick.
He was hitting a bass guitar stick?
I think it's meant to simulate like a bass, and it's just like a rod of metal, and you just smack the shit out of it. It was pretty impressive.
Dude, your solo stuff. He's been, I don't know if if you guys follow Andy on Facebook or social media in general, you'll have seen he's been posting some teasers every now and then of what he's been working on, and I need it now. I need it now. Please tell us something about what you're working on.
You're the first person I've really openly, had any sort of interview with or anything about the album, so this is awesome.
So this is a Gear Gods exclusive?
I've almost finished tracking guitars. Everything else is pretty much done. I'm not going to say who's going to mix it yet. It might be me or it might be someone else. I'm not going to say much more on that just yet. But it's a concept album. I think there's 11 tracks. It's instrumental for the most part. There may or may not be some vocal appearances on there. And I don't know how to sum it up other than orchestral, progressive, fairy tale inspired metal with a bit of melodic death metal. There's a lot of MORS Principium EST kind of style stuff in there, but it was just cool to go free reign and just throw every instrument I can in there. Like, there's hundreds of layers of stuff going on. And it's absolutely been a passion project for the last God knows how many years for me. And it's a long time coming because I've wanted to put out a solo album for like 20 years or something.
Seriously, I can't wait to hear it, man. Do you know when it might be coming out?
I've pretty much finished all the hard part. It's just figuring out a way to market it myself and do it right. Definitely be putting out more teasers soon. I reckon definitely in the next 6 months, probably, hopefully in 3 months' time, we can get this thing out there. But I'm not letting any record label touch this. It's going to be just me releasing it out of my own pocket, off my own back. So it's totally new for me to do that, other than the odd song that I've put out before. So I need to work out how to do that properly. But everything's pretty much done. I've got like one guitar solo, maybe a couple of guest appearances, and then get it mixed and mastered, and we're done.
So, oh my god, awesome, dude.
So the guy who did the artwork is called Kim. I think it's Aldau, A-L-D-A-U. Kim's K-I-M, obviously. And he is a phenomenal artist, and no one knows about him. I bumped into him on Facebook. He liked something I liked, and I thought, who the fuck's this guy? Stay out of my face, stay out of my life. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be some distance between me and you, because I don't know who you are, and frankly, it's getting weird, yeah? But I just thought, let's see who this guy is. Clicked on his page, and he had this unbelievable digital drawing thing of a dragon or something. I was like, that's so lame, but I'm into that, Hit him up, and he was just like, I would love to do this for you, and we just went from there. And honestly, we spent like, I don't know, 6 months just going back and forth of him adding in ideas that I wanted, and I was kind of like a bit of a Nazi with it, really. But
dude, it looked incredible. Like,
I'll put that out there soon. Everyone can see it. It's phenomenal. And it really captures the whole. It's like a fairy tale vibe, like I said. So like the whole thing is kind of based on kind of like an Alice in Wonderland thing. So which allows you to go into like a dream world with the music. There's no limits, and that's kind of one thing that gets me down with MORS Principium EST, is that of course I'm in love with the band, and I can't believe my luck being in the band, and I'm happy to do all that stuff. But there are boundaries, and I have to kind of rein in what I want to do, and I have to make sure it sounds like MORS Principium EST. Whereas this stuff is just like free reign. It is like going into a dream world and just doing whatever the hell you want. And there's fucking harps, there's the whole orchestra, there's obviously like layers and layers of guitar. There's tons of stuff that people aren't going to notice the first 10 times they hear it, and then they'll hear some other stuff in there. So it's all layered, like, it's just, yeah. I'm so proud of it. And like, there's a song on there that I wrote when I was 18, and that's made it onto this album, which is even cooler. So it's just, yeah. And that's the first time I said that. I'm one of those people who has that synesthesia thing where you see colors when you listen to music.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I have it to like a different degree where I see shapes and textures. So like if I hear a kick sample, kick drum, I'll tweak it to sound like what I want it to look like. So I almost want it to like be a hard, kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, you're like, I guess you would say like a candy, right? I would say like sweets or chocolate, right? And it's like a hard on the outside, and then you bite in and it's kind of soft because they've got all the enzymes in there to make it real. That's kind of what my kick drum, I can see, I can feel it, like I can taste the music. Honestly, it's fucked up. It's really weird, and like the color of the album was just like it had to be like that, and everything. And this guy just put up with my shit because I was like, dude, I can see what this music looks like. It has to, this album cover has to encapsulate all that shit. Right, yeah. He just nailed it, and yeah, I really see that when I listen to this music, and I think it's a great visual to go along with it all, you know.
All right, so I guess it's kind of like a glimpse into the mind of Andy Gillion with his. It's distilling what you see for us in a way we can hear it.
Siphoning off some of the madness going on inside my head. Yeah. There's like I said, there's not really, it does obviously, it is metal, but it's progressive, and it's, it doesn't follow the bullshit trends of like, oh, is this metal enough? Is this black metal? Is this is this whatever? It's just good music, you know? Anything
going on in the world of MORS Principium Est, like, soon?
Yeah, we got a tour next month in Singapore and Japan. That's going to be really fun. Love playing Japan, obviously. It's like the best place to play for me. That sounds like I've just shat on every other country, but... Yeah.
It's the best place to play. Andy Gillion, thank you so much again, man.
Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Yep.
Catch you later.